Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension. And we live and learn and earn every day. So, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, rent, and we will begin. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's, decisions, mentality, mental state, mental capacity, mental health. Just where you're at mentally. Decisions, direction, things of that nature. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally, because your heart and mind must be aligned. Who rules the heart and mind department? That's the divine feminine. Then you got wands. That's knees. Knees, that's things you're doing. Things you've done. Not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Actions and behavior. That's what wands are. Then you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Who rules the knees and toes department? The divine masculine. So, no further ado. Let's get the spread out and get a nice little message. Excuse them why. A little hot in the crib. I choose to do it in my room with the fans and shit. You know what I mean? Just chillaxing. We have the divine feminine situation first. We're going to do the masculine after this. So, overall energy is fairly important. That's the relation between you just in general. Bottom line energy is very important. Really like the meat and potatoes of everything overall. Top row feminine, that's your direct energy, personal energy, things that's actually going on with you directly. Bottom row is the mystery madness row. Could be indirect energy, subconscious energy. Unlike your conscious energy and the direct energy slot here. So overall energy, direct energy, indirect energy, bottom line energy. First card in this message, we got God, which is a sword. God is in the mind. Your personal relationship that you got with God is in your mind. Your understanding of God is in your mind. What you feel, you see and things and God signs and the way he comes to you and what he says to you and what he gives to you, it all gets inputted in your mind like data. So God is a very important card, you know what I'm saying? Most important sword factor of this equation, but God comes out, it's either something good, bad, or ugly that's going to happen on your behalf. 66% chance that it won't be bad, but it's 33% chance that it's going to be bad. But even when it's bad, it's good with God, because God works in mysterious ways, number one, and he don't make mistakes. So, when God working on you, just let him work. What you need to take into consideration when God come around is the accountability factor. Ace of Pentacles is a big-ass pentacle. What's a pentacle? It's a person, place, or a thing. Something that's huge, something that's valuable, something that's an asset, something that's very important, something you need to acquire, something you need to attain. This could be an attendance of something. You are a pinnacle. This could be me. I'm a walking, talking pinnacle. And what pinnacles do? All pinnacles expire. You understand what I'm saying? So this is being accountable. But this is also something big, something essential, something needed from God. Final smoke on this and we can move on. We got the Seven of Wands. That's internal conflict, feminine. Internal conflict are wands. Wands are things you're doing and things you've done. You're constantly healing yourself. You're constantly working on yourself. It's a 24-hour job healing yourself and working on yourself. Your heart is inside your chest. Thus you fix it. Anything that got to do with your body, you're the one curing that. You're the one mastering that part of the deal. If your heart was outside your chest, then it'd probably be meant for somebody else to work on you, but that's not the case. It's internal conflict. And then nobody see you working on this. You could be working on this so bad to where it spills off into your life and people think you bugging or think you ain't doing this when you're doing this. It's wands. What are wands? Actions, behavior, shit you're currently doing. You're always working on yourself. God working on you, you working on yourself. Ain't no thing you can't attain or acquire. Giving actions, getting your mind right, having something to manifest. Overall energy. Bottom line energy, which is more important, very important. We got the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison. A self-imposed prison is a sword. It's mental. What's a self-imposed prison? It's a long-standing belief that needs to be eradicated. It's a false sense of entitlement. Entitlement is fucking a lot of stuff up in the world. Entitlement. You know, people feel entitled to other people's things, or people feel entitled to other people's problems. You know, like entitlement. You must have felt entitled to take money from me. So you either think the way I make my money is easy, thus me not having this money and it going in your pockets or some shit like that makes sense. Then it stand where it's at, and you to make the money that you need and shit. I mean, you can at least ask to, you know, touch a pinnacle, but no. Somebody takes somebody's life. They felt entitled to do it. That's mental. False sense of insecurity. False sense of security, excuse me. You gotta be secure with yourself, with your abilities, you know what I mean? What you bring it to the table, your love, your divinity, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be secure with that, because if you ain't secure with that, you're gonna be insecure with that. You know? False sense of security. That's thinking you're secure when you're not. It's thinking you're good when you're not. It's thinking you're fit to do something when you're not qualified to do that. It's thinking you're making an impact when that's not exactly what's happening. If anything, it's the other way around, the other direction. It's a catastrophe. But it's a mental thing, thinking you're capable of something you're not, or thinking you're doing something you're not, or lying to yourself and believing that lie. Thus, whatever you got to do to secure yourself mentally, you're going to do that. You know how people secure the bag? Yeah, people got to secure thoughts of after securing the bag. People do a lot of grimy shit to attain pinnacles. Grimy shit, evil shit. And they got to sleep at night for doing that too, right? It's a mental thing. False sense of security. Then you got what I like to call the boogeyman effect. It's a mental shit. You remember back in the day as a kid, you put a blanket over your head so the boogeyman won't attack you. But in reality, if the boogeyman was real, he'll just peel them covers back and just cut you up or eat you up or mutilate you or do whatever the fuck monsters do to scare children. You know, thank God that the monster wasn't real. Thus, the blanket you put over your head really wasn't magic. But if you believe it's magic, say a real monster or a real crook comes in the house, that shit is not going to protect you. You know, it's grown people walking around with blankets over them, thinking that's going to protect them from whatever. You ain't talking about anything other than kingdom business, divine or holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll be just speaking on karmic shit. We're doing divine message right now. So saying all this shit to say this, clarifying this Eight of Swords, which is self-imposed prison, and it's a mental prison. You in it. Don't nobody know you in the self-imposed prison. Just like don't nobody know you hurting or depressed or going through shit unless it bleeds over and they can see it through your aura, through your actions, or through whatever. You know, we got the Ace of Swords. That's Ascension. What's Ascension? That's going up. What's up? God is what's up. Ascension. Ace of Swords is authority, strength, power, dominion, valor, all that good shit. That holy shit. You know, you attain all that mentally. Anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life can be supplied to you mentally. It's like the Matrix. It's basically the loading chamber in the Matrix. The Ace of Swords is. Like, what do you need? I need this. Well, focus on what you need, and it'll come to you. Just like Link or Tank can, you know, input data in Trinity Mind to where she didn't know how to drive a motorcycle 2 minutes ago. Now she do from the data of information, swords, information. You know what I mean? Like information. Wands, or Ace of Wands would be like awareness. Ace of Swords would be like information. You see the King of Swords, that's God. This is where we get our information from. And you see the Ace of Swords is the bottom. That's where we ascend from. It's only one way up. I mean, it's only one right way, and that's up. You got left and right. You only got one right way. That's up. God, it's like data. Look at that guy that's like talking to you, or it's like God's giving you information. It's going from Him straight to you. This is where God indwells you through your mind. That's why swords are very important because that's how God is in you, your brain. Like you're an indwelled mind, and that's the connection with God. All shit you learn ascending and going up And if you go up high enough, you can get out of any mental prison. You know what I'm saying? So bottom line, feminine, just ascend. Told you. If you're going up, can't nothing go down. Can't nothing go down if you're going up. Bet. Coming to the situation. First card in your message, you got the Nine of Swords in your direct energy, feminine. Bottom line energy, which is very important, which is the whole self-imposed prison bit. You know, false sense of entitlement, false sense of security, the boogeyman blanket, right? And ascending from all that mental madness, because that's all it is. Sword, 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 sword. Plus another sword. It's a big ass sword too. That's 9 swords. 9 swords. But you got to go from the 8 to the 9 anyway, and you moving on up. What is Ascension? It's going up. You just went up from a 8 to a 9, didn't you? Yeah. What's the 9 of swords? That's stress. Too many thoughts. It's too many damn thoughts. These are like thoughts or information, and it's like clogging your brain flow, your brain waves and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the equivalent of a brain fart. Writer's block. Creator's block. You gotta get that out the way and reorganize these thoughts here. Less is more. Don't overthink shit because it'll get cluttered. Stress. What's stress? It's something you put on you. You know what I'm saying? Stress is something you put on you like ketchup on your fries. Like syrup on your waffles. You understand what I'm saying? You can eat naked waffles. You can eat fries with nothing on it. I mean, it's an option. You could do that. Like, you can actually do that. You didn't have to make it taste better, but you put that on there. That's how stress works. You don't have to have stress. You don't have to put stress on you. You don't have to have nobody else stress put on you. Why? Because it's mental. It's a sword. It's just option. It's the option to not do it. Don't do it. Too blessed to be stressed. Period. Mystery madness to that. We got the Fool card. Fool card, that's being unaware of something, being in a whole new world like Aladdin, just a place you ain't never been in your life, experience you ain't never had in your life, a moment you ain't never had in your life, new shit, or being foolish, doing the same thing. What's insanity? It's doing the same thing, thinking something's gonna change. That's this energy too. So putting smoke on this Fool card, mystery madness, feminine, subconscious energy, feminine. Indirect energy, feminine, we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a lot of things. It's the psychic card, first and foremost. What's a psychic? That's trusting in your own intuition. Intuition is a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sword like thoughts and decisions and data and shit. Cups, it's a feeling. You know? What makes you a psychic? In fact, you can trust in your own intuition, and hit shit on the head or prophesize or do all the good shit that psychics can do. It's an X-Men. We're all X-Men. Divines, we are all X-Men. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't know X-Men got the same power. And what's an X-Men? You got two choices. You can go to the school of Xavier, school of the gifted, train at a place where you can use your powers and learn how to control your powers so you don't hurt yourself or hurt other people. And you learn how to do that in an environment with other people who doing the same shit you doing. Thus the divine community. Right? Then you got the other side, Magneto and shit. They in the world. They hurting people. They hurting themselves, trying to figure out on their own when they could have figured out with structure or the right way going up. Any other direction and up is a distraction. And that's all following Magneto is just a distraction. You got karmics with divine power. And you got divines who live for the karmic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your power. We all got power for a reason. God gave every single one of us the ability to be more than human beings, to be more than a man, more than a woman, more than what we are. Saying all that shit to say this. Queen of Cups is also dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, and writings on the wall. Or ghosting. You MIA, you disappearing on people. Staying low key as hell. Or somebody disappearing from you, staying low key from you. Why is this out here? Let's put clarification to the Fool card. You in a whole new world like Aladdin. Okay, trust your instinct. You got power. You're a fucking X-Men. You can get through whatever the situation might be. Trust your dreams. Trust your intuition. It's like you do a 5D heart meditation method to get in tune with your twin. Only to find out that, your twin had a dream about you at the same time you was doing that or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, trust your intuition, your feelings. That's what make you powerful is your intuition. Utilize that. Not shit to your personal gain. We doing everything we do goes back to God. And everything we should be for God. So moving on. Feminine. You in regards to yourself personally, we got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is fear. What's fear? It's the opposite of love. Opposite of love ain't hate. It's fear. Think about it. Say that shit one more time. The opposite of love ain't hate. It's fear. You fear what you don't know. You fear what you can't comprehend. Your fear can be used against you. What's fear? It's mental. It's your fear. Somebody's taking your mental shit and flipping it on you. That's called mind fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a sword. Think about that shit. Fear is a sword. God is a sword. Fear is a sword. Pain, that's a sword. Truth, seven of swords. That's a sword. It's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, your mental state, your mental health, your mental capacity, your mentality in general. Fear. Don't let this shit rule your mind. Fear is a trick that's just used to get you to trigger you. It's used to take away your glory. Only way a person can, like a person you ain't dealing with no more, right? But they putting you through the ringer. Probably because of a pinnacle, a big ass, something important. This could be a car, a house, a child. You understand me? A bad contract, whatever the fuck they got on you. It's a big ass pinnacle. It's valuable. You know what I'm saying? People can use things to put fear in you, but at the end of the day, they can use things all day. It's a pinnacle. It's a person, place, or a thing. It expires. You can make another pinnacle. You can get another pinnacle. You dig what I'm saying? That's not the issue here. The issue here is your fear of not having this pinnacle, or your fear of this pinnacle being used against you. They could use it against you. It's still your thoughts, okay? Direction, decisions, you going with it. You dig what I'm saying? Fear. If somebody can play off your fears, they got in your mind. If somebody can scare you into doing shit, they got in your head. Told you, you got to be on point at all times. Be on your swivel. That's your sword. Fuck fear. Okay? It's a step after this anyway. Hopefully you get reintroduced to it like Hov. We'll get to that if we do. Feminine, fear. Get fear out your head. You're scared to do something. You're scared you can't do something. Fear. Fuck fear. You face your fear. So if you're going through some fucked up shit, face it head on. Deal with it head on. Take advantage of it. Boss up off of it. Utilize this time that you got facing your fear. Because like I say, it's going to be more fears to face. You didn't even think you was scared of this, or you didn't even think this could happen. That's why you scared. It ain't shit. Whatever you going through or finna go through, you finna go through something even worse than that. Plus, other people go through shit worse than you, so that's twice the reason for you to, like I say, put fear where it's at. Be fearless. It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. Mystery Madness saw that there. You got the Nine of Cups. That's dreams. Dreams coming true, wishes being granted, or miracles happening. What's a miracle? It's a feeling. You understand what I'm saying? It's your miracle. Your miracle ain't nobody else's miracle. Y'all could be praying for the same job, but it's what this job gonna do for you that's different from the other person praying for the same job. Or the person who got the other job trying to get it too, they probably single, doing it for the money. You probably got children, trying to build a dynasty out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's what your miracle is to you. We all have dreams. You know what I mean? It's what the dream means to you. We all have wishes. It's what those wishes mean to you. You understand what I'm saying? Next card after this is the happiness card. It's Ten of Cups, that's happiness or emotional contentment or emotional fulfillment, but it's a step before that. Like I said, anytime a miracle happens, it's a cup. It's a frequency you was on to align yourself to attain whatever that miracle that just transpired, whatever that wish you wanted to happen, or you dreamed about something and it's coming to fruition. Good job. You know what I'm saying? That's just being in the right frequency in the heart. Subconscious shit, you know. Moving on, we got the masculine row. So you got the first row of my message. It's like, I call it intro energy. It's what's happening coming into this thing. You know, energies that just happened or just transpired, or like a movie, the first scene in it. That's the first world. Then you got the second world. That's the feminine world. That deals with you, divine feminine. Also deals with the feminines in your life. You know, you got some bitch ass niggas out here. You got a lot of feminine men out here. I'm a divine feminine male. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing goofy about your boy. I'm just saying I'm a feminine energy. But a lot of you women who are masculines got to really keep in mind. I'll put that run in the next message, just about feminine men. Nothing gay when I say feminine men. You gotta understand who rules the heart and mind department. The feminine does. So a man that rules the heart and mind department, a feminine like myself, you understand what I'm saying? You're really gonna have to get in tune to men like me. I'm not like most of these bitch ass niggas out here, but it's a lot of bitch ass motherfucking divine feminine men out here. And I'm gonna put you on them next message. But anyway, get back to this message. That's crazy. Next card from this Nine of Cups that we got is in the masculine role. Masculine role deals with the masculine energy within yourself or the masculines in your life. Could be your brother, could be your mother, could be your pops, gay best friend, or her ass. We got happiness. This is you directly in the masculine energy. We got happiness. A particular masculine is bringing you happiness, or you stepping into your masculine is making you happy given what's transpired. Feminines, when you step into your masculine energy, like I say, you get in your wands, actions and behavior department and start pinnacling, manifesting, pinnacles department, you know what I'm saying, persons, places, and things. All a feminine is who's in a masculine energy is just a feminine who ain't about no bullshit. You being more direct, you ain't beating around no bushes, you being very aggressive, not passive aggressive, you're being aggressive here. You're taking the lead here. You're taking the initiative here. You standing your ground here. You drawing your borders and drawing your lines in the sand that people can or can't cross. You know what I'm saying? That's what a feminine does when she steps into her masculine. You be about action. Who's the king of action? The divine masculine. He always doing some shit. Feminine, that's you doing shit. I told you, feminines, we stay in our heart and mind so much. We don't do actions as much as we plan. Like, we plan more than we do. Or we debate on how we feel about it and is it right with the universe and one with us and shit before we actually put a wand out here. Like, when you step into the master energy, you wand in before you even. It's like, you know what, I got the idea, I feel good about it, let's do it. You know what I mean? You take initiative, like I say, being proactive. So feminine. You happy about being on some masculine shit within yourself, about being proactive, about being direct, about making the masculine moves. But also, let me pick another card. You know what I mean? Got a Ten of Pentacles. This is manifestation. You want something to manifest, it manifested. Did you not have the dreams come true, wishes granted, or a miracle over here? Like, are you not happy? You know what I mean? From that dream come true, wishes granted, or a miracle? We got another 10. Two tennies beat you. This is spectacular. Ten of Pentacles is two things becoming one. Ten of Pentacles is, like I say, you manifesting something. Ten of Pentacles is like, it costs $10 to get something. You had $9. And you just have to wait to get that $10. You can go to the store and get whatever you want to get. $10 can be $10,000 or $100,000. Like 10. You know what I mean? You finally got 10, and it's like you got 10, now you can get in. How much it costs to get in the club? $10. You give them $10, you got access. Like, that's what the Ten of Pentacles is in the LLE language and shit like that. But aces to tens are karmic cycles. Okay, that's worldly business. Okay. Knights, queens, kings, and things are divine realms. How do divines move in an infinity? We do shit in the fourth, fifth dimension, Zion, home. We do shit in the matrix, the world, third dimension. We do shit for God. We do shit for the world. We do shit for ourselves. We do shit for other people. You know what I mean? Like, a divine is constantly working. It's never, like, 7 trillion habit planets and habit planets in this universe. You know what I'm saying? God's work is never done. So divines, we work in double time. Karmics, they just go from 8 to 10. Like gerbils in a hamster wheel. What is God? The king of swords. So you got to come over here to even get some of this. You know what I'm saying? But if you just ace the tenon, not coming to where this at, where God at? God is up. What's up, God? Right? Yeah. Like, we just completed some karmic cycles here. Let's get to the next level. You happy, right? But guess what? It's a step after happiness. Joy. You manifested what you wanted, right? That's what's up. All right, let's get to the next level. The Knight of Pentacles. That's grooming. That's teaching people how to manifest what you just manifested. That's doing something with the person you just became one with. You two starting a business. This is marrying your fiance or some shit like that, or marrying your fiance like tens. That's good. We getting progress and shit. Let's keep going. Let's get to the divine side of things. You know what I mean? Flip mode of that. As far as your mystery madness or your subconscious or indirect energy, as far as the masculine energy, feminine, we got the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is pain or going past the point of no return. We got 2-10 East Beecher here. We just completed cycles, baby. It's completion. All right? When you complete something, that means you're about to begin something. But before you begin something, you got to end something. And before you end anything, endings are tens too. The Ten of Wands is the temporary ending. That's something you got to pump the brakes on yourself. Sucks, but wands, you're going to have to do it. Ten of Swords, that's out of your hand. That shit getting done and you ain't got to do shit. You just feel the effect of the Ten of Swords. It's mental. Death is mental. It's Ten of Swords. It's a sword, right? It's mental. Okay? So when Ten of Swords is happening, you know it's happening because you get it. You know what I mean? So Three of Swords. Ace of Swords, what's that? Ascension. That's going up. What's up, goddess? What's up? That's the right way. But say you ain't ready to go the right way. Okay, prepare. Okay, do what you need to do. Two of Swords is kind of like options. All right, weigh your options. Weigh your options. Get it right. All right, we still got to go up. There's only one right way, right? All right, get what you need to get. All right, you ready? Boom. Pain. Mental pain. Why? Because we're going past the point of no return. You got to end things to begin things. Two things can't occupy the same space. You got a new beginning happening. Okay, boom. That means you got an ending that's happening on the back end. Make sure you end that. Make sure you don't put yourself over too much pain about doing what you got to do for yourself. You your star player. This is the masculine energy, right? This Three of Swords. This is you, your subconscious, or mystery madness energy in regards to your masculine. In regards to your masculine energy. So, what masculines do all the time. Masculines know when to walk away. Masculines know when to leave shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks. This hurts me more than it hurts you. That's fact. This is pulling a masculine call. You know what? I got to do this. Being proactive. You got to say goodbye. You got to let go. You got to end this shit. Future final row. Wrapping this reading up. Feminine. Going into the future. You got the Three of Pentacles. This is the bridge. Or a bridge. What's a bridge? That's you, a pentacle, and another pentacle, another person, place, or a thing, doing some shit. Before you do anything with anyone else, make sure you got something to bring to the table. Feminine. Before anybody come up in your face and in your space, that's what the Two of Pentacles is. Make sure they got something to bring to the table. What's this? It's the reason they're here. I told you, Ace of Pentacles is what? Being in attendance of something or accountability. You in my face. Better have some accountability with why you're here. We all build bridges. Bridges, this is your first best friend you made in preschool, junior high, high school, your first college roommate, first BFF, all right, first lover, first time you had sex with somebody. Like, all that shit was a bridge. Okay, you learn as a kid, building your first friend in preschool, how to deal with fucking people. Just because we adults, you know what I'm saying, don't mean the Ace of Pentacles. Accountability for that faded. Fuck out of here. Hell no. Before you and anyone have a child, before you and anyone get married, before you and anyone start a business, before you and anyone do any fucking thing, y'all better have y'all shit lined up. Know who the fuck this person is, know what the fuck they are to create, to end future bullshit. To end future bullshit. Point blank, period. Get back to y'all bridges. A lot of y'all motherfuckers acting like y'all don't know how to build a bridge with a motherfucker. Stop playing. There's no excuse. You ain't children. Y'all gonna regress. Oh, I didn't know he was this way. I didn't know. Man, fuck out of here. How did you build a bridge? What the fuck was y'all doing? You and this person was doing something. So you had to do something more than something else if you was blinded by the lighter. Ray Charles didn't know shit. Get this right. It's Three of Pentacles. Low level shit. Yeah, handle that. Going to the future. Final card, wrapping this up. Mystery Madness to that. We got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the lover's card. This is connection between you and another heart. Ace of Cups, that's self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization. You gotta know yourself before you can know anyone else. You gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else. If they don't love themselves, how the fuck they gonna love you? If they don't understand themselves or know who the fuck they are, how the hell can they understand a person like you? You can have love and give them all the love, give the world all the love you want, you know what I'm saying? But if the person that's reciprocating this shit don't get it, it's a broke connection. Love them from afar. But until they get it, it's like a laser beam and the shit just ain't gonna connect. Once again, it's a two of cups, low level shit we should know. You know what I mean? You're gonna have love for a person all day, but until that shit is like this is just a connection. They're just family, they're just a friend. Until they can evolve to the next step from this. What does the Divine Masculine want to say in the fourth, fifth dimension? Four of Pentacles, this is let go of a person, place, or a thing. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let something go. Whatever this thing is, it's a pinnacle. Told you, you gotta end things to begin things, right? Let it go. What's the step after the Four of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles. That's the dark night of the soul. What's the dark night of the soul? That's going without a person, place, or a thing, a pinnacle. So whatever you're holding on to, it's gonna leave you anyway. By choice or by force. Master saying, let something go. Let that person, place, or thing go. Ten of Wands. This is you. I told you, Ten of Wands are temporary endings. This is something you got to end personally. This ain't something that's going to end itself. This ain't some shit that's inevitable. It's something that you're going to have to stop. Ten of Wands is stopping something that you're doing. You're passionate about what the fuck you're doing. It's making you a lot of money. It's making you famous. It's doing whatever the fuck it's doing for you. But it's like you dropping, letting that shit go. End so you could begin whatever the fuck you need to begin. Asking, showing some game. Feminine, your fourth, fifth dimensional self is trying to say Ace of Wands. Awareness. Ace of Wands is the Nebuchadnezzar in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? How do you get to Zion? Four of Wands. How do you get to your path and purpose and shit? Or evolve? Three of Wands. You know, how do you make ends meet? How do you survive in the world? Two of Wands. First, you got an Ace of Wands. Awareness. Be aware. Once you're aware, you can Two of Wands. Make ends meet. You gotta know you're alive to live. First of all, and you gotta be woke out the motherfucking Matrix, flush down the sewers and shit, in order for the Nebuchadnezzar to come get you and take you home. So this is just being awoke and aware to even function in the world in a manner that you need to do it. But Ace of Wands is really the first action, first step, or first change in behavior to get you to your next step, your next destination, to get you moving, to get you going towards wherever you need to go. Act. Feminine, your fourth, fifth dimensional self is just saying act. Last card in this message, we got the Queen of Swords. The Lucy Liu card in my deck. It's a sword. Being 10 toes to fuck down to what mental direction you want to go in. What was the step before this? The fear card that you had, feminine. You got off that energy, right? Bet it up. Lucy Liu. It's like Lucy Liu in any motherfucking action film. She ain't want to be fucked with. She don't play. She serious as hell. You know how she coming. This is like Shaq Diesel coming in for a dunk, man. He big as hell. Like, you ain't gonna block that shit. Get the fuck out the way. Unless you want to get posterized or hurt. You know, this is doing everything in your power that you can do before you. What's the next card after this Queen of Swords? King of Swords. God. Let go and let God. See, God gets the last laugh. God gets the final note. Final say so. Before it's all said and done, God gonna put his edit and his mix on there. You know, but Queen of Swords, do everything you can do for whatever your case is, whatever battle you fight, whatever situation you in. Make sure you're doing everything in your power. So the next thing you can do is let go and let God. And God always gonna handle his job. You might not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. Divine timing. You can't count on that. Like I say, God works in mysterious ways. You understand what I'm saying? God don't make no mistakes. God don't need no help giving out justice in the world, and God damn sure don't need no help saving the world. Put some God in your life, man. That's my message that I got. Please stay tuned for the Divine Masculine's message. Yes.